sure if I won this shit already in one of the videos, but whatever, I watched it anyways. Common, which is one of the GOATs from Chicago, has released Let Love. Yes, that's literally the album called, and it literally is the whole point of the album, but let me just say I do appreciate Common's work and effort throughout the years of hip hop with I Used to Love Her, which I sort of, and I'm not gonna go back to that, but I did made a song similar to that. I did because back then I was sort of like into like music so much that I decided to make my own music. And I Used to Love Her is one of the songs that I was inspired by because it's like it's smart and clever the way how he describes I Used to Love Her, but he's not actually talking about someone that he actually loves. It's like hip hop, but he's using it as hip hop was something that was made for him. You know, it's like a female, but you guys would understand if you listen to the song. The Roots is one of the greatest groups of all time. The album is called Unrun, which is one of the best albums of the 2010s, hands down, and also their older projects. But I don't think those older projects can, like, is nowhere near from Unrun. Unrun is undoubtedly one of the greatest albums from this decade. I feel like Common is unappreciated when it comes to lyricists for this generation, alongside with Kanye West as well. Like Kanye West and him are very different. I feel like Common is more on that black culture lives, and Kanye West. Yes, Kanye West has done that as well, but he's kind of distanced himself from that throughout the years, and you can tell through their music and their artwork, and it's just incredible how they're still relevant to this day. Common is more like on the downside to more like nowhere near on Kanye's level as of right now, but however, I do appreciate the effort that Common is and continuously is doing. And but yeah, let's begin. Common Let Love. I love how the album is 11 songs into it already. Beautiful. Also, I love how it opens up with the piano right from the introduction. Beautiful. I'm a huge fan, so I appreciate that. Huge fan of the pianos when it just comes through. For some reason, I really admire instruments, and the biggest thing about instruments that I love the most is when the guitar plays, whether it's the electro guitars or just normal guitars. And also, some of the features amaze me. Daniel Caesar, which has been killing it throughout the late years in this generation. I really admire their work as well. He and her did fantastic on the track. I'm pretty sure it was just he. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't know this album was releasing because, yes, I am a fan of Common's work, but I don't really follow him on any social medias, which is sad. I don't have Twitter, but I do have Instagram. If you guys are wondering what's my Instagram, I'll probably put a link in the description if I remember. I do tend to forget things a lot, but if you guys really want it, then just comment down below. I mean, it's not so hard. Obviously, right now is not the perfect time to see how low my subscriptions are. But anyways, let's continue on with comments. Sorry, that was just way off topic. But yeah, this album is just like you know how from 2016 Black America again, I believe that's what it's called. I have the CD actually. I have it. And as it is in the title as well. And that's what I love about Common is how he titles his albums and it exactly describes the album like it's clear, like it's right there, right off the bat. From Black America again is describing a black woman and the culture itself and how you shouldn't really, feel so insecure. And there's more to it than that. Talks about the things you love and the things you don't want to let go of or hold back to, which is the whole point of this, as I mentioned throughout, this entire video. It doesn't stop getting boring with how amazing the production was, how amazing the features was, and also how amazing the samples was, because I'm pretty sure this album is sampled, and if it's not, then I'd be surprised by a whole mile. That's don't want to take too much time in this video, and I felt like I already explained enough, but at the same time I haven't, so I might go back to this as well in the future. But just let me know down in the comments how do you feel about this project. But anyways, I'd give it personally a love 8.5 out of 10. It's another project again that's either at 8 or above 8. I just simply enjoyed it as well. I'm not thinking about getting CD because I think it's a waste of money. Personally, even though you want to support the artist, I'm not saying it's not good to buy CDs at all. I bought CDs I do not regret buying is To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. I know I mentioned the same artist. Before the Money, Ready to Die. I actually have that. It's huge. It's very rare to get. That it's one of the hardest albums to ever get, and I was just thankful I was one of the guys that got it. Lauryn Hill's album, Marvin Gaye's, and enough about these albums. As I mentioned, Common throughout the years has influenced people and has continued on from the 90s to 2000s and has expressed himself openly and how he used to love how hip hop was back then until this gangster rap has started. And him and Ice Cube actually had beef, but they settled it and they made a whole movie, Barbershop, together, which is pretty terrible film in my opinion. But hey, it's funny, Nicki Minaj is there. You guys can enjoy that. But anyways, let me stop. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you all by next week. Depends on the albums coming. I heard Kanye West is actually releasing an album. If he does, 2019 is a great year for hip hop. I might change my mind, to be honest. But yeah, let me know how do you feel about this album, and